He is one of the most iconic guitarists of our times. I'm in conversation with none other than Slash himself, who has come all the way to India to engage with his fans. What brings you to India, apart from the fans, of course, apart from the music? What brings you to India here?
Well, I mean, I've always wanted to play here, and it's been a couple of years setting this up, and it's just one of those sort of dream places that I've always wanted to come and hang out, and it goes back a long time. But anyway, so finally we get to do some shows here, and I'm just really excited.
Talking about local musicians, of course, Slash, you have your own genre of music, your own way of making music. But have you heard Indian music, and how do you perceive it? And do you ever think of collaborating at any point in time?
Well, actually, we were talking about doing a collaboration maybe on this trip, but it was just technically it was too complicated to get together. But at some point, it would be really, really interesting, and I think it would be musically really, really cool to do a collaboration. And I've been around sort of Indian music ever since I was a little kid, especially when I was a kid, because it was so prevalent in the late 60s and early 70s. It was, as around my parents and so on and so forth. But so I'm aware of a lot of Indian artists, but I don't know any by name, but I pay attention to it, especially traditional Indian music, because that's the one that's always really grabbed me.
Are there any instruments in particular, or any sort of a sound that you really take to and that has stayed with you all along that you would like to collaborate?
I mean, first and foremost, it's been the sound of the sitar, which actually when I was here in '96, they gave me a really beautiful double-chorded sitar, which I still have. So that would be the first one. And then there's an assortment of bells and, different percussion instruments that are really great. So.
Slash, you come to India at a very peculiar time, very interesting time. Diwali, which is one of the biggest festivals of India, is right around the corner.
Perfect,
so are you planning to enjoy that? Like, how's your itinerary, or what are your plans going to be?
Well, we have the day off that day, So I didn't even know about it actually until we got here. So we'll figure it out.